Welcome back, soulmates, to another edition of On My Soul, and today we have something special, something with a backstory, something from, I guess, the vault, you could say, and it is the Jordan 4 Flight Club. Yep, Jordan 4 Flight Club. You can already see I've included the black laces. I think they look better with the black laces, in my opinion. The Jordan 4 Flight Club. Well, I could start on saying a couple things. One thing is, I can't believe that people let these sit. They didn't go after these the way I thought that people were gonna go after these. Also, history has taught me something about white sneakers. Some of them people are gonna go for, some of them they're not. I think it's because of the wear after you have these over time, how they'll look as far as the dinginess, different stuff like that. But I think Nike has been kind of doing something good with the pre-aged look on some of their new releases. This being one of them. This is made with some really, really premium materials. This mud guard here is not that soft, movable suede or nubuck you may be used to. It's a little stiffer with the wave patterns stitched into it. I would say that can be interpreted as maybe the wind as he's flying through the air, you know, going around. I'm not sure. I don't know the exact reason for the stitching on these. However, you'll move on up to the sail netting and the sail upper. This is very soft leather here, not the same material we saw used on the white cement 4s. Again, I opted for the black laces. They do come with a pair of sail laces inside on the tongue. You have the Flight Club logo here. A very, very good detail there. On the back panel, something I was gonna say is I'm gonna probably opt to paint my back panel to red instead of it having that red outline, as you guys probably can see there. I'm gonna actually paint this thing red where the Nike Air is. So Nike Air will be in red on this pair. I'm gonna customize it. But let's talk about the packaging. This shoe came in a very, very nice packaging this time, something different. A translucent see-through Jumpman logo on the lid with some nice like wax printed paper with some moments in his career. Also, something else to note is that these shoes are sitting in places that I can't believe. They're not selling. You know, people are really saying they're gonna wait till they hit the outlets, which if you like the shoe, just buy it, right? Why wait till it go to the outlets? But I think a lot of people were saying they didn't like it, which was crazy, but then they're waiting on it to go to the outlets to buy it. So with that being said, it doesn't make any sense. However, I understand, to each his own. For me, I had to have it in my collection. Like I said, it's a very dope sneaker. Very glad I was able to cop it at retail. Wish I had doubled up now that I'm seeing people lingering them around with them. Another thing I wanted to touch on though is the QC. So I didn't have any major QC issues with my pair, I will say, in terms of the Flight Club 4s. However, I have been seeing online, different places, people talking about their French blues or Flint Grey, however you want to put it, 9s that released this past weekend. And I will say I'm kind of glad that I passed on those. I did kind of see people talking about it before they released, with it looking like somebody took a pen and outlined around the outsole of the shoe. So, you know, and that's glue stains. However, I have heard that they did use great materials on those shoes as well. So kudos to those that got them and don't really care about the glue stains. But Nike's quality control and Jordan brand, they've done it again. Another quick point and topic. If you're catching this video anytime after the 26th or on the 26th, then you know that Snipes was supposed to have a restock on the Doernbecher lineup. They did do the restock, but they only had limited sizes in each one. And the one that everyone was going after, the Doernbecher 17, they only had a size 11. The site glitched out. It was horrible. So I don't know what Snipes has to do about that. I don't know if bots had something to do with it. I don't know if all they had was the stock that they put and made available. But seeing how Doernbecher line is usually very limited, it would make sense that they maybe just had leftovers or whatever didn't sell in other places. They probably just went to Snipes, let people get it. Whoop, whoop. But as always, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you thought that this information was helpful to you or made help you make any decisions on purchasing the Jordan 4 Flight Club, please just like the video, subscribe to the channel, as it helps us continue to bring you the best in sneaker content and news. Share it with a friend and comment, what do you think about the Jordan 4 Flight Clubs? Did you cop? Did you pass? The Flint Grey French blue 9s, what did you guys do about those? I see that those are kind of sitting. Again, I don't like to use that term. They're available, but yeah, comment below, let me know what you think, and we'll be back with you guys, man, soon with some more sneaker news. As always, stay fresh, stay fly, on my soul.